Prince Mateen and Princess Anisha shared an undeniable chemistry that positioned them as one of the most admired royal couples. Their lavish wedding captivated global audiences, drawing admiration and attention from every corner of the world. However, their seemingly perfect union has been shaken by shocking revelations about Anisha's past, sparking outrage not only in Brunei but also beyond. These revelations have cast doubt on the stability of their love story, leading many to question whether it might unravel. The public is now curious about the nature of these secrets, the reasons behind the uproar, and whether the revelations might tarnish Prince Mateen's meticulously cultivated public image. What was once perceived as a flawless royal romance now appears shadowed by hidden truths, challenging the perception of their once perfect union. The story of Prince Mateen and Princess Anisha initially seemed like a dream come true, but controversy surrounding Anisha's past has since overshadowed this narrative. Before his marriage, Prince Mateen was celebrated for his charm and captivating public persona. As the youngest son of Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, one of the world's wealthiest monarchs, he had long been a public favorite. His appeal extended beyond his royal lineage. His approachable nature, good looks, and vibrant personality made him a standout figure. Through his Instagram account, where he shared glimpses of his athletic pursuits, family moments, and love for adventure, Prince Mateen became a social media sensation, amassing millions of followers. While his life as a bachelor had already drawn significant media attention, his marriage to Anisha heightened the scrutiny on his personal life. Anisha, born Anisha Isaak Beek, was relatively unknown before her relationship with Prince Mateen came to light. Raised in Brunei with a blend of Southeast Asian and European heritage, she had largely lived away from the public eye. Her father, of Croatian descent, and her mother, hailing from Brunei, gave Anisha a unique and intriguing background. Although she spent many years abroad, her path eventually crossed with Prince Mateen's, leading to their eventual union. The couple, both strikingly attractive and seemingly well-suited for each other, began their relationship quietly. While they were occasionally seen together at public events, their romance remained low-key until their engagement was officially announced. The engagement of Prince Mateen and Anisha was a grand affair that drew global attention. This was not only due to their high-profile status but also because of the opulence associated with Brunei's royal family. Their relationship quickly became a subject of widespread fascination, with fans and royal watchers captivated by their story. However, recent revelations about Anisha's past have challenged the fairy tale image of their union, leaving many to question the future of this royal couple. The announcement of their engagement was met with excitement, as fans and media outlets eagerly speculated about the details of their upcoming wedding. The couple's preparation for marriage solidified their status as one of the most admired royal duos worldwide. From their stunning wedding photos to their apparent compatibility and grace, they were hailed as one of the most attractive royal couples of recent times. Their union seemed like a fairy tale, and the public, enchanted by their beauty and connection, embraced them wholeheartedly. Yet, as new revelations surface, the idealized image of their love story faces significant challenges, leaving the world to watch closely as their future unfolds. The adoration for Prince Mateen and Princess Anisha, like many public figures, was not destined to remain unchallenged. Especially for royals, scrutiny often follows admiration. The most recent chapter in their lives has brought hidden secrets from Princess Anisha's past to light. As these revelations continued to surface, questions arose about their potential to tarnish the couple's public image. The admiration once enjoyed by Prince Mateen and his wife is now clouded by the shadows of Anisha's past. These revelations have undoubtedly marred the once perfect image of the royal couple. As more details come to light, their future in the public eye will depend on how they navigate this fallout. For many, the fairy tale romance of Prince Mateen and Princess Anisha has ended abruptly and unexpectedly. The lingering question remains, how will they move forward, and what will these revelations mean for their place in the hearts of the public? The wedding of Prince Mateen and Princess Anisha was an extraordinary global spectacle, blending Brunei's rich cultural traditions with the grandeur expected of a royal ceremony. It was not merely a union of two individuals but also a highly choreographed event that marked Anisha's formal introduction to life as a royal. However, the wedding was just the beginning of a larger journey, one that would see Anisha transform into a public figure under the watchful eyes of the world. For Anisha, the transition to royal life was far from seamless. Having been raised in a relatively private setting, she had spent much of her life shielded from the intense scrutiny that accompanies being part of a royal family. As Prince Mateen's wife, she was thrust into the spotlight, where her every move, word, and gesture became a subject of analysis. The people of Brunei, deeply rooted in their conservative and traditional values, had high expectations for their new princess. While her initial charm and poise won over many, the challenges of her new role were undeniable. In some circles, murmurs of doubt surfaced regarding her ability to fully adapt to her role in the public eye. At first glance, Anisha seemed the perfect match for the prince. With her elegance, poise, and striking beauty, she appeared to embody the ideal partner for someone as celebrated as Prince Mateen. Their wedding amplified this admiration, and her early public appearances were marked by warmth and affection, further endearing her to fans. Anisha's blend of modern charm and royal grace captured hearts, especially as photos and videos of her engagement spread widely on social media. She was seen participating in traditional ceremonies, charity events, and diplomatic gatherings, embracing her new responsibilities with what appeared to be effortless grace. Yet, this transformation into a global royal icon came with immense pressure, testing her ability to represent one of the world's most prominent royal families. As Anisha worked to adapt to her new role, the public's fascination with the royal couple began to shift. What initially appeared to be curiosity about her adjustment to royal life soon evolved into a deeper, more invasive scrutiny. While many praised her efforts to embrace Brunei's traditions, others began to dig into her past, searching for any details that might explain how a woman with such a modern background could fit into the highly traditional framework of Brunei's monarchy. The scrutiny that had followed the wedding day took a darker turn when hidden secrets from Anisha's past began to emerge. People who had once admired her for her grace and elegance now turned their attention to her personal history, delving into old photos, social media posts, and past relationships. The more they uncovered, the more questions arose, leading to a growing sense of discomfort among the people of Brunei, where traditions and conservative values hold great importance. What followed was a series of revelations that shocked many and cast a shadow over the couple's seemingly perfect image. As hidden secrets from Anisha's past surfaced, a wave of public disapproval grew. The whispers that had begun behind closed doors quickly spread across social media. With each revelation, more questions were raised about whether Anisha's pre-marriage lifestyle aligned with the values expected of someone in the royal family. The scrutiny only intensified, and the growing disapproval began to overshadow the admiration the couple had once enjoyed. In the wake of these revelations, many began to wonder how this would impact Prince Mateen's public image. Fans who once adored the royal couple were now divided, and the admiration for their union was beginning to wane. Questions about how these secrets might affect their reputation loomed large. The pressure mounted, and the once perfect image of the royal couple began to crack. The emergence of these secrets marked the beginning of a challenging new chapter for Prince Mateen and Princess Anisha, one that would require them to navigate the complexities of public life amid intense scrutiny. As the excitement of the grand wedding settled, social media users began to dig deeper into Anisha's past, eager to uncover more about the woman who had captured the prince's heart. What started as innocent curiosity soon escalated into a frenzy as hidden secrets from Anisha's earlier life began to emerge. Old photos and personal details surfaced on social media platforms, with Instagram and Twitter buzzing with images of Anisha before her royal marriage. While she had maintained a relatively low profile before her wedding, her life was no longer private once she became the wife of Prince Mateen. These photos, some taken years before the wedding, showed Anisha in revealing outfits, partying in nightclubs, and even smoking. While these images seemed harmless to some, they were deeply shocking to others, particularly in Brunei, where strict Islamic values shaped much of daily life. Controversy escalated further when images surfaced showing Anisha in close proximity to various men, including some in intimate positions with former boyfriends. These revelations painted a picture that clashed with the conservative image cultivated by Brunei's royal family for generations. The emergence of these secrets after the wedding cast a shadow over Anisha's reputation. The public's perception of a perfect royal princess, embodying grace and elegance, was now being re-evaluated. For many in Brunei, these revelations went beyond Anisha's personal history. They raised concerns about how her presence in the royal family could influence its reputation. The images circulating on social media seem to conflict with the deeply revered values of Brunei, leading to a backlash. Many questioned whether Anisha was truly a suitable match for Prince Mateen in a country where public behavior is closely watched and family honor holds paramount importance. These secrets became a divisive issue, with some perceiving the revelations as a betrayal of the royal family's image and values. Public backlash was swift and intense, amplified by media coverage. As these secrets emerged, some began to wonder whether the royal family should distance themselves from their new princess. For Prince Mateen, the situation grew increasingly complex. The once idealized image of him and his wife, celebrated by fans worldwide, began to unravel. What had seemed like a perfect match, a prince and his flawless princess, was now clouded by controversy surrounding Anisha's past. As more hidden secrets came to light, the fairy tale romance of Prince Mateen and Princess Anisha began to falter. Admiration and respect for the royal couple gave way to skepticism and disappointment. For many Bruneians, the revelations marked the abrupt end of a cherished narrative. It became clear that the challenges posed by these revelations would have lasting implications for the couple's image, reshaping their place in the public eye. The perception of Anisha Isa Kalp underwent a significant transformation, deeply influenced by Brunei's cultural and religious values. These values starkly highlighted her uncovered past, bringing to light the cultural clash between her liberal lifestyle and Brunei's deeply rooted traditions. This divide sparked intense discussions, particularly regarding whether her previous lifestyle aligned with the expectations of the royal family in a conservative Muslim nation like Brunei. Brunei, a small yet affluent nation on the island of Borneo, places immense importance on tradition and religion. As a Muslim-majority country, Islam shapes not only the state's identity but also daily life, dictating social norms that emphasize modesty, respect for tradition, and family honor. Activities such as public displays of affection, drinking alcohol, and smoking, often viewed as indulgent or inappropriate, are strongly discouraged, especially for members of the royal family. In such a setting, where public behavior is closely scrutinized, the royal family serves as a symbol of national pride. Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah and his family represent Brunei's deeply held values, combining immense wealth and power with unwavering devotion to Islam. Consequently, their actions are held to the highest standards of propriety and moral conduct, reflecting the nation's expectations. This scrutiny intensified when Prince Mateen, the Sultan's fourth son, married Anisha, a woman of mixed Bruneian and Croatian heritage. Anisha's life before her marriage, shaped by Western cultural influences, quickly became a source of controversy. Having spent much of her life abroad, she embraced a more liberal lifestyle that contrasted sharply with Brunei's conservative norms. Her experiences in societies with more relaxed social standards had allowed her greater freedom, including a less rigid approach to modesty. The cultural disparity became glaringly apparent when photos from Anisha's past surfaced after her wedding. These images depicted her in revealing outfits, attending parties, drinking alcohol, and smoking, behaviors considered inappropriate in Bruneian society, especially for a woman who had assumed the title of a princess. Social media was inundated with these images, shocking many Bruneians who uphold Islam and modesty as core values. To the public, these were not simply private moments but actions that carried significant implications due to her newfound royal status. Among the most controversial revelations were photos showing Anisha in intimate situations with men, which many viewed as a blatant violation of Brunei's cultural norms. In a society where public modesty is highly esteemed and close physical contact between unmarried individuals is discouraged, such images starkly clashed with the reserved image expected from a royal figure. Anisha's mixed heritage and upbringing, blending Southeast Asian modesty with Western freedom, may provide some context for her previous lifestyle choices, but they did not resonate well with many Bruneians. This tension between her past and Brunei's cultural expectations created friction, as the royal family is perceived as the sacred guardians of Islamic and cultural traditions, leaving little room for deviation. Anisha's past actions have come to symbolize a broader conflict between traditional and modern influences within the country. For many Bruneians, the hidden aspects of her history, revealed after her wedding, were not just personal matters but challenges to the royal family's reputation. As the wife of Prince Mateen, Anisha is now expected to embody and represent the values of Brunei's royal house. However, the uncovering of her past has cast doubt on her ability to fulfill this role, fueling ongoing debates about tradition, modernity, and the expectations placed upon those in the public eye. With the shock of these revelations, some began to question whether Anisha, with her Western influences, could truly fit into the conservative framework of Brunei's royal life. The emerging secrets caused a significant divide, leaving many to wonder how these revelations would affect not only Prince Mateen's image but also the reputation of the royal family as a whole. As a prominent member of Brunei's royal family, Prince Mateen's image is vital, not just for his personal reputation but also for upholding the monarchy's standing. When hidden details about his wife, Princess Anisha, came to light, they sent shockwaves through the public. The scrutiny of her past raised questions about Prince Mateen's judgment and the future prospects of the royal family. While Mateen is not directly in line to inherit the throne, his position within the family carries considerable influence. His public persona contributes significantly to the monarchy's broader image, and the criticism surrounding Anisha has led some to question his decision-making as a royal figure. Although the controversy may not directly impact his immediate prospects regarding succession, it does bring his personal life into focus, which could shape perceptions of him in the future. In many ways, the situation involving Anisha has opened a new chapter in the royal family's narrative, one that could have lasting implications. This situation mirrors the scrutiny faced by other royals who have encountered public backlash after their marriages. A notable comparison can be drawn with Raja Al Saif, who married Crown Prince Hussein of Jordan in 2023. Like Anisha, Raja became the subject of intense media attention and social media attacks, with critics analyzing her past, including photos deemed inappropriate by some. Raja, much like Anisha, faced criticism for failing to meet public expectations of a royal figure. However, Raja and her husband chose to remain silent, refraining from engaging with the media. Instead, they focused on safeguarding their privacy, particularly during their honeymoon. Prince Mateen and Anisha might consider adopting a similar approach, prioritizing their love and personal lives over public opinion. Nevertheless, the differences in cultural context and level of scrutiny are significant. While Raja's criticism stemmed from her personal history, the backlash against Anisha is intensified by Brunei's deeply ingrained Islamic values, which heavily influence public opinion. The country's strict standards of modesty and public behavior make Anisha's past choices more controversial and potentially more damaging to the royal family's reputation. This controversy places Prince Mateen in a precarious position, forcing him to balance his defense of Anisha with his duty to protect the royal family's legacy, all while navigating the expectations of a deeply traditional society. Although the scandal may not directly endanger his role within the royal family, it raises critical questions about his ability to manage public perception and uphold the monarchy's image. The manner in which he addresses these challenges will likely shape his legacy and future standing in Brunei. Ultimately, the way Prince Mateen addresses the fallout from Anisha's past will be a defining factor in shaping both his personal reputation and the broader image of his family. The stakes are undeniably high, and his response to this controversy will determine whether he can maintain the respect and admiration he has long enjoyed as a beloved royal figure. Amid the growing public scrutiny surrounding Princess Anisha's past, the royal family, including Prince Mateen, has opted for a path of deliberate silence. They have refrained from engaging with the speculation, adhering to their long-standing tradition of valuing privacy and maintaining dignity. While the public eagerly anticipates a reaction, the royal family's focus remains clear: to protect their personal lives from the relentless glare of media attention. The absence of a direct response from the royal family has fueled speculation about their stance, yet it underscores an important principle: privacy remains a cornerstone of their values, even in an era dominated by digital exposure. For the Brunei royal family, the allure of their mystique has always been tied to a commitment to discretion. Life in the public eye, especially for figures like Prince Mateen and Princess Anisha, brings immense scrutiny. Yet their insistence on preserving personal boundaries reflects a deep-seated belief in the sanctity of family life. Despite the negative attention sparked by the revelations about Anisha's past, the royal family's silence suggests they refuse to dignify the rumors with a public statement. This decision reflects their steadfast belief that not every aspect of their lives needs to be accessible to the public. Princess Anisha, who has faced the brunt of the criticism, appears determined to endure the storm without letting it undermine her sense of self. In the face of online vitriol and judgment from some members of the public, she has shown resilience, continuing to embrace her role as Prince Mateen's wife with grace and determination. She has not shied away from the negative attention. Instead, she has remained steadfast in her love for the prince, emphasizing that their bond is far more significant than fleeting public opinions. For her, the scrutiny of her past behavior, considered inappropriate by some for a royal wife, is secondary to the love and commitment she shares with her husband. Anisha's unwavering stance in the face of public ridicule highlights her strength and dedication to her relationship with Prince Mateen. Her refusal to bow to judgment reveals a woman who values personal autonomy and insists on defining her identity on her terms. Despite the exposure of her past in ways that challenge the norms of Brunei's conservative society, she holds her head high. She understands that public opinion will always vary but remains firm in her belief that her love for Mateen is worth enduring any backlash. The couple's refusal to engage with the controversy, coupled with their commitment to privacy, underscores the importance of personal boundaries in the age of social media, where public figures often have limited control over their narratives. As the scrutiny surrounding Princess Anisha intensifies, it raises profound questions about the nature of public judgment and the right to privacy in today's digital era. In a world where personal photos and past behaviors can be exposed with a few clicks, the impact of such revelations deserves thoughtful consideration. The details of Anisha's past have been laid bare for public consumption, prompting many to pass judgment on choices she made long before marrying Prince Mateen. Yet, as this royal drama unfolds, a compelling question emerges: should judgment focus on who a person once was or who they have become? What are your thoughts on the controversy surrounding Princess Anisha? Do you think it's fair to judge someone based on their past? Share your perspective in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more engaging content. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.